get it right? How did you know this?
I didn't know at all. I found that it actually gave a language.
It only takes one person to start a revolution. Ashton Kutcher stars as Apple founder Steve Jobs in this blemishes and all story of the entrepreneur who launched a digital revolution that changed the way we live forever. Josh Gad plays Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak, and the two of them, and especially the acting revelation that is Ashton Kutcher. Well, this is a Jobs well done.
You were playing real people.
Yeah, it was actually really terrifying. Not just real people, but real people that are still very much in the zeitgeist and close to the hearts of a lot of people. And people that are in the internet age, where there's a good portion of their life that was extraordinarily well documented. So there are actual scenes in the movie that you could watch the film and then watch the actual real thing happening. And so I think that creates a daunting task and a terrifying one.
Apple Incorporated went public this morning. Chasing dreams since I was 14. Y'all can't stop me.
We gotta make the small things unforgettable.
Typeface isn't a pressing issue.
Get out.
He's trying to start a war with IBM.
Steve's been doing the impossible ever since he was in a garage.
I'm trying to build Apple, and they're taking it away from me?
If you keep heading down this path, I will not protect you. It's a blatant ripoff.
I'm gonna sue you for every cent!
You are your own worst enemy.
The board is unanimous. Steve will no longer be involved in this company.
I agree with Ashton. We felt an extraordinary need to not only honor these men's legacies, but also to make sure that it was as factually accurate as we were capable of making it, because there is so much to compare it to. There's so much literature, there's so much visual and audio footage of these guys. So you do have to be a slave to that in a way, but also let it go and tell the story that we're telling.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.
If we're gonna do this thing, we need to come up with a name. Apple. That is so much better than phaser beam computers.
I love technology. I'm really passionate about it. I'm really passionate about consumer experiences and technology and technology design. You know, I think that the one thing that I have that I think that I think would be similar to Steve Jobs is that you know, he surrounded himself with A players. You know, the people that worked at Apple and helped him build the things that he then decided what was good and what wasn't good and packaged up. They were extraordinary individuals that probably don't get the credit. And I think Steve Jobs, you know, gets the credit for a lot of the work that they do. Anything I know about technology, I learned from the founders of Airbnb, from the founders of Path, from the founders of Nextdoor, Flipboard, from these guys that are building the next version of consumer internet products. And I kind of draft off of their expertise and brilliance.
A savvy film that will surprise and delight even the most die-hard Apple haters. Look for Jobs in your real-time theater.